What screams insecurity but most people don't realize? Mocking other people's insecurity. It's usually projection. Currently happening to me. I struggle with anxiety and someone above me at work has mocked/made a few jokes about it. I'm like, alrighty. This is so real. When you achieve something or improve your life in any way, and their first instinct is to tease or make fun of you, it actually screams instant jealousy. I went back to school and a judgmental friend said, "Wow, how old will you be when you're done?" I said, "Probably the same age I'd be if I never went back." This is an awesome reply. Love it. I graduated in 2021 with my first degree in electronics engineering. I was 52 years old. My mom said this when I told her and said it in a mocking tone. "Oh, now that you got a degree, don't you think you're too old to use it to get a job or use it for anything?" You never expect your own mother to be a jealous, competitive jerk. But mine is because she is a narcissist. My husband finished his degree this year and his grandma, right after the ceremony, asked him when he was going to get a real degree. "Right after you get yours, Grandma, F off." My wife's mom is a narcissist, and I am sorry you have to deal with it. On the spectrum, she is low, but she is definitely a narcissist. There is just never a time where you cannot tell that she is waiting for her opportunity to make everything about her. My wife is a global marketing manager who makes 6 figures. She literally has not told her mom exactly what she does because she knows that all of her hard work and determination to earn the responsibility with her company and great living that she currently enjoys will literally be taken as a slight against her mother and downplayed as meaningless. She doesn't want to deal with the pain of having her mom literally be jealous that she ended up effing incredible. Her own mother, who should be gushing with pride that my wife ended up so magically awesome, can't know how smart and hard-working her daughter is because she would refuse to accept it. I am positive if you ask my mother-in-law what my wife does for work, she would say she is a secretary for an office. Fortunately, my mom is anything but a narcissist and could not possibly be more proud of her. She is also happy that her smart-ass son got so lucky. Anyhow, congratulations on your degree. It is incredibly impressive, and I am proud of you. It is never too late to do great things. Yes, my mom is like this. I had a competitive career in a very difficult sport and achieved a ton. World champs, podiums, you name it. And when I told my mom I was thinking about retiring because I feel a sense of completion and pride, 49, been competing for 12 years, she derisively responded, "What about all the times you quit?" i.e., dropped out of competition due to injury, which is very common in my sport. Thanks, Mom. Ironically, she brags about me incessantly to her friends. But yeah, to celebrate a storied career with her adult child, nope. Always having something negative to say when something good happens to someone else. For example, "Oh, you're going to hate that new job," or "They should have done X instead." Just be happy that someone else is happy. My boyfriend does that. He's also the type that if you prove him wrong, he'll get really angry and storm off. He's gotten better, but it's been a long, hard road. Edit. Had a lot of people who think I should walk away. I've known him for over 40 years. He was the best man at my wedding, best buds with my husband, and is the godfather to our kids. 99% of the time, he is the best thing I ever had, and treats me a lot better than my husband ever did. He didn't realize how bad it was until after my husband passed. I understand this is a character fault. He's not going to change at this point, so I just smile to myself and think, gotcha. He generally realizes his mistake, after he does his research, and apologizes. He's actually pretty kind and caring, even though he comes across as gruff. It's all an act. We are 59 and 62. It works. You don't walk away from someone who has a few flaws. Edit 2. The simple fact that this comment has triggered so many people really doesn't surprise me. All I said was one thing that annoys me. The pros in our relationship far outweigh the cons, and at the end of the day, that's what you have to go by. Check yourselves. Mic drop. I'm done. Drop. Never apologizing. Some people will twist the story, change the way it happened, and retell it so convincingly that they'll believe their own nonsense but will never apologize. I struggle with this into my early 30s, not from a place of narcissism or gaslighting, I hope, but something that came out during therapy. My dad would frequently say sorry isn't good enough to me whenever I did something bad or wrong. It really punched me in the face when I realized that him instilling into me that apologizing wasn't good enough really made it hard for me to do that as an adult. Therapy is wild, man. Edit. I'll clarify because I'm seeing it a lot in the comments. This would be a good sentiment like, actions speak louder than words, except he never taught me that. He ended the conversation with, sorry isn't good enough, instead of telling me why it wasn't good enough. There was no lesson to be learned at my young age because he wasn't teaching one. He also absolutely hated any kind of defense/excuse, whether or not I was in the right. It was always, obey me out of love or obey me out of fear, your choice. Constantly talking shit on other people for an inflated sense of self-worth. Used to have a friend that was really fixated on bad-mouthing a specific girl. With time, I realized that everything my friend hated about this other girl were things she actually did as well, so she was just insecure about her own flaws and projecting. That friendship didn't last long. You are visited by the happy doggo. Subscribe so he can give you good luck.